Hello, this is your captain speaking. Thank you for flying in the Gray Airlines. We're looking here for about an hour
The guy right
episode.
there, he's not real.
Weather's 83 right now. Clear skies. It is currently 8:44 p.m. Sunday, and I'll have my co-captains for tonight's flight introduce themselves.
Yo, what up? It's Aang. I'm back. New eyes, new me, right? Also, new D.
Nudie.
Nudie? Dragon Dildo Nudie?
This bitch, we gave him the sound box.
What up, it's your boy Jay, aka Kimchi Papi. Coming at you live from Echo Base. How y'all doing this wonderful evening? I hope you're all good, because I'm not. I am tired of shit. Yeah.
Welcome back, or welcome to Integrate Podcast for those who just joined in. It's your main host, Skyline.
I guess I'll open mine too.
Oh, you're gonna open yours too? Oh my gosh, that's not. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
It was nice and quick.
All right. Yo,
among other things.
Nice and quick. That was quick. Eh? That was fast. That was
hella fast.
That was as fast as my last relationship. All right, so let's move along, shall we? Yo, do you guys think that when you put on deodorant, should you wear that shit like in private, or it's okay to kind of wear deodorant in public?
It's meant to be in public.
It's meant to, dude. Oh
Yeah, have you ever been to Anime Boston?
Oh, hell
Yeah, I have actually.
Dude, even at work.
There was that one year where they even put signs where like it was reminding people to shower and wear fucking deodorant.
No, you go into the Anime Boston Smash room.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, the game room?
The game room? Oh yeah.
It is disgusting.
You don't even have to walk in. You just pass by and like all you smell is just like a bunch of guys. Like it's like a gym locker room. It just reeks out.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Everyone's just try hard, just sweating on the controllers and shit.
You know what other place is like kind of bad too? Like, you guys know the dance thing, the DDR type of, you know, like the DDR, like the dance places and stuff like that. That's just insane. Yeah, it smells. I don't know. Oh my god.
It's funny you bring this up because I was thinking about this earlier today when I went to work. Every time I walk through a like certain aisles, it just smells like shit. Yeah. And that like if coworkers listening to this, I don't fucking care. Like, some of y'all need to fucking wear that shit. Whenever I'm next to you guys and you just open your arms up for whatever reason, I can't breathe.
It's that.
I just look away. I'm just like, ugh.
It's over there.
Yeah. And I actually had some customers complain, like, why does it smell so bad? I'm not even kidding.
That's
it's embarrassing, but it's like, yeah, I understand. That's why I wear that shit every single fucking day. And they should too. That's my rant. That's my rant. Right
I actually keep deodorant inside of my office.
There you go.
I'm serious. I really do.
So you have to like take off your blazer.
Yeah, I have to take off my blazer to my shirt. And then thank God no one comes into my office, because my office is really empty. But like, and no one really comes into my office unless it's like something really important, like you're getting written up or something, or have a talk. But I usually wear my deodorant inside of my office, and I keep my deodorant there. And it's funny because I wear deodorant before I even leave the house. But then I work like kind of long shifts, kind of. It's really like 8 hours, but I work a little bit over that I'm fucking like midway after all the stress that my coworkers, I mean, they're not really my coworkers because they're below me. So it's like my underlings. My underlings, they're like minions. After all the stress they caused me, I had to put on like a new fucking deodorant layer. That's me though.
The Jay story reminded me of, it doesn't have to do with deodorant, but this is when I used to work at a retail store. I worked in the footwear department,
Oh my god.
And we were talking about farting.
Yeah, I remember.
And he told me how like one time he had like he was holding one in, and he had to like let it rip. So he went on one aisle, let it rip, and then walked away. And then a woman with her daughter walked into that spot, and she's like, he told me, he's like, her reaction was, "What's that? Oh my god, what's that smell? Let's get out of here!" And she grabbed her daughter by the hand and just booked it out. And I started cracking up. Like even he was dying laughter. Like he was dying of laughter because he said it like when he saw it, it was just hilarious. Just like the lady got a whiff of like, yeah.
Dude, you son of a bitch, man.
Oh yeah, we were like cracking up. Those are some good times back
I
then.
guess he couldn't
We-
hold it in to run into the back room.
We used to fool around a lot. Remember when planking was a thing? Yeah. We used to do that too. Like we would like plank throughout the store, and even in, like in the back stock room, we would like take pictures of each other like planking. Good times.
Yeah, I'm so tempted to buy those tiny cans of Axe body spray, the tiny ones you can get for like $1.
Oh,
Just
the,
put
oh, the
one
travel ones, the
yeah,
travel
and
sprays.
just
Yeah.
fucking sneak one into each of my coworkers' cabinets. Like it's so bad, man. It smells like fucking onions whenever I'm near them.
Well, we know what
Oh, yeah.
everyone's Christmas present is.
Except for me.
No, I mean his coworkers. We know what their
It's so
Christmas
bad,
present
dude.
is.
Like it baffles me how they don't know how bad they smell. Like,
Probably
do
'cause they're,
walk
like-
They're
around like
used to
that?
their
Like,
own.
Yeah, they became
that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking, but it's
desensitized to their own
it's
smell.
gotta be a limit. Like, do you not smell that? Like,
No, they don't. So like,
Oh,
if you
God.
like been around a certain scent for so long, so I'm gonna use dogs and cats for an example, like your pets. Most people can't recognize their own pet. Their own pet scent. So you become kind of numb to it, but it's the same for your BO, your body odor. That you're around your body odor so much that you can't tell how you smell like.
Disgusting.
Yeah, yeah.
Years
I know.
ago, we actually one of my supervisors got pulled to the. I'm sorry, one of my supervisors pulled an employee to the office to tell them that how bad they smelled. The next day, he actually started wearing deodorant.
That's funny.
But that's got to be really embarrassing. Being pulled into the office just to be told that. It's like
Well, at least he did the right thing and pull him privately to
he
the
did,
office.
but at the same
Wait a minute.
time,
If you pull him privately to the office, how did you heard wind of it?
because we all saw it and we all complained.
You all saw
every,
the scent.
Every one of us knew this one kid that worked there, and we all knew that he smelled like shit. Yeah.
How did you see the scent? Was it like a specific color?
Yeah,
It's like one of the cartoons.
Oh
You
my
can
God.
see
Yeah.
Speak about
When
Yeah,
when
go
I
ahead.
worked at a
That's the
bank,
worst when
so,
there's
sorry to
a
interrupt.
trail.
When I just quick
yeah.
story. When I worked at a bank, I had a coworker was the same thing, but it was a female. She the branch manager had to like speak to her that like she had some body
BO?
odor, yeah, and she was a banker too.
Yeah. So it's a real issue that I'm pretty sure not a lot of people speak out of because it is kind of on like first private or personal, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like a hanging booger.
Kind of like that.
Yeah,
It's like you see it, but you don't want to say anything to embarrass them.
yeah.
So it's an ongoing issue. Yeah.
Wait, you see people eat boogers?
No, like when you see your friend
Hanging.
kind of have a hanging booger, you pull
Oh,
him to
I
the
tell
side.
them. I don't even pull them aside. I just like, you got a booger.
Yeah, you just say like, oh, I got something there.
You're fucked up.
I'm honest.
Honest.
You just leave it there and laugh. So when they talk to you,
That's fucked up.
Hey, man,
Yo,
I
you
should
got
do
a
that.
hanging
I'm just
booger,
like,
dog.
"Oh, okay, just-
Oh shit.
Hey, it's either you get rid of it right now, or it's gonna stay there the whole time you're talking to that other person,
Just want to see
and
the
they
reactions.
probably notice it.
It's like when you have something stuck in your teeth and you're talking to a female and you don't even
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. You
I
got
mean, I'm
something.
not gonna like call them out and like, yo, you got a booger in your nose. I'm gonna whisper it to them like, yo, like, there's a
So
booger in your nose.
you kind of pull him aside then, kind of.
Not really. I'm just gonna approach him like, yo, you got a booger, and just wipe it off real quick.
It's on your left nose. No,
Wait,
your
you
other,
said
your
bro.
left.
You gotta blow,
I think
blow your
the
left
funny
nostril.
one. I think the funny one is the unzipped zippers. Like,
Oh,
they-
yeah,
they
that.
Start freaking out. They start freaking out. They look down, then they turn around. They're like, "Oh shit!"
No,
Oh, no, it's more embarrassing when you tell them
Yeah, exactly. Once they get caught, it's like, "Oh."
your fly's open. Oh
Yeah.
shit!
You know that they're not embarrassed and they zip it up like it's normal. Probably because they have like small dick energy. They're
That's
like,
probably why their
oh
kids are
shit,
freaking out.
it wasn't even hanging out anyway.
My secret is out.
But like the big dick energy be like, oh no, shit, I almost took someone's eye out.
She's like, oh, hold on, it's stuck. It's stuck. Hold
Hey,
on.
my caution tape came undone. Yeah, it happens a lot.
The pubes get stuck in there on the zipper.
Holy shit. All right, so we move along. All right, let's move along.
Yeah.
What is some scary kind of basic knowledge that people don't know? Keyword, people don't
About
know.
yourself?
Any type of basic knowledge. What is some basic knowledge that is scary that people don't know?
You shouldn't build a submarine out of fucking carbon fiber.
Makes sense?
You use a cheap Logitech controller.
Yeah, or that.
Does that make sense? What is some basic?
No, I get it.
Submarine?
Yeah, I guess you shouldn't build carbon fiber. You shouldn't build a submarine
3D
out
print
of
one?
carbon fiber.
Yeah, you shouldn't use a
use
Logitech
fucking $30
Logitech controller.
Logitech gaming controller
It's not too soon anymore. We can talk.
to
we
go
can say
fucking
this.
see the Titanic.
Dude, that's the damage that internet can create if you think about it, right? It's like that shit was like tragic or whatever, right? Kind of.
Yeah.
Well, no, you know what? It is. It's a tragedy. But then the internet took it as like, yo, look what these motherfuckers did.
Mm-hmm.
This shit's some crazy. He brought a whole ass fucking Logitech controller. He's not even a fucking like Bronze League type of guy to be using this.
And
I was like, what the fuck?
No, I think it's just more like 50-50 where half the people was like, they're rich. They knew what they were going to get themselves into. They're entitled.
Yeah.
And the other half is like, oh, it's fucked up that like they didn't even know about it and all that. And like there was a kid involved and all that shit. It was just 50.
that's why the internet's kind of trolling them. It's because of the fact that they were all millionaires.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you have all this money and you couldn't oversee
And
this.
they signed a contract.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
dude, with that kind of money, you should at least investigate the
Yeah.
company.
Yeah.
You can't just go like, oh yeah, this company's charging me this much. They should be trustworthy.
No, it's funny and crazy. After that whole incident, they started taking more applications for more like diving.
Really?
Yeah.
I
They're
heard.
like,
I
"Hey,
saw.
who wants to
Supposedly,
go
they
next?"
they ceased operations.
Did they really?
Yeah, I saw an
Okay.
article where they ceased operations.
I hope so. 'Cause I saw a thing where it's like, oh, they're taking more people down.
No,
So it's like,
No,
what
they
the
ceased operations after that.
because the CEO was on that
hell?
and he passed away. And then like they were afraid of getting sued, and then they.
Which
Motion
I'm pretty sure they
basically
will get sued.
done. Yeah, they're gonna
Yeah.
get sued.
Then again, that contract. I read an article where they didn't know who was supposed to pay for all that, because like I guess something with the contract that they signed before they went down. It was like it's like a waiver, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we're not responsible for whatever the fuck happens.
But even still, like, dude, if I see a fucking gaming controller controlling this shit, I was like,
It is their fault. Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, they should have upgraded to a PS5 controller
Yeah.
and use that DualSense technology.
Yeah, at least you got some motion action, you know.
Exactly.
Xbox controller could have been anything.
DualSense technology, baby.
I would start second guessing that shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, all right, we're going on Disney cruise. Yo, is that a fucking Logitech?
What's that controller doing?
Yeah. I would.
Because I could understand with people not knowing about carbon fiber and stuff. Like, it's strong, but it's still fragile.
Yeah.
It breaks easily.
Yep.
So like when you go down to like that depth and like that high pressure, carbon fiber ain't gonna help.
This would be paper mache.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's kind of basic. For me, when I thought of this question, it's like, what's some basic knowledge that is scary that people don't know? For me, it definitely has to be about work ethics and work related, like corporate and stuff like that. Like, things such as like, you really shouldn't say this stuff to other people because it's like it was a one-way ticket to send your ass to HR. You know what I mean? And things such as like, you can't be calling out all the time if you don't have enough like PTO and vacation hours. It's like things like that. Like they don't teach you about what is like kind of like, I wouldn't say legal, but it's like if you're working at a company, this is like kind of how it is, and then these are some ground rules to when comes to working at a company and stuff like that.
But they do explain that when you get hired, though.
They do, but like most people don't get it.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like I feel as if like it's like crazy and scary because people lose their job over it.
Well,
like
a good example would be like you're working at a restaurant, right?
yeah,
They're more free. They don't have like a PTO or whatever.
Yep.
If they need a day off, they just ask for it, and then if there's someone to cover, then
yeah,
they get covered.
yeah. They don't schedule that person
then
for the day. Yeah.
If you work at a company, then you know you have PTOs and all that. You got to request it ahead of time, and you got to plan it yourself.
Yep.
And some companies like first come first serve.
Yeah.
So you have to really plan that out. But then I guess not a lot of people know that because they just haven't worked in like a big company kind of environment. So
I guess that's, if it's something like that, you could also like, people don't know how to manage all their money. They think that they're being scammed or people are hacking their account, but it's like it's them using their own account.
What?
Like basic information, like people don't know how to manage their money.
Yeah.
That when they check their account, they think that money's getting stolen out of their account, but it's just them wasting their money.
That happens a lot. I get a lot of customers that do that. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
it's like, oh my god, I swear I have 800 in my bank.
They're like,
I don't
they're
know
like,
why.
yeah, they'll have like $52 left, and they're like, I had $800 in my account yesterday. It's like, well, let's go through a list of transactions. Did you spend this much on this? Yeah. Did you spend this? Did you spend on that? Yeah. It's like, well, that's how you ended up with $52. They're like, no, but someone's stealing my money. It's like, no, you're spending your own money.
Are they trying to scam you? Like, are they trying to get back $800 that they actually spent?
But you can watch us and listen. So go ahead, go on.
And another one could be like people don't know how to change it, like basic stuff like change a tire too.
Change your tire? I
Yeah.
think that's
hilarious.
Yeah, actually, that is a basic knowledge. No, I don't think changing a tire is considered basic knowledge. Because if you think about it, it's like more of like the mechanical aspect. I don't. Well, that's
How about oil or something?
Oil change.
oil.
Oil
Yeah.
change.
No,
Oil change.
Some people who think like oil, like the cooking oil, is what you're supposed to change the fucking engine oil. No, I'm being dead ass.
No, that's
the
true.
shit-
That's
yeah,
true.
That's the shit. Like they think it's real. I'm serious. Oh no, I'm being serious. I think that's the basic knowledge that most people is like, oh my gosh, it's insane. What do you got, Jay? What else do you have?
Well, have you guys heard the news that Andrew Tate is free?
Andrew Tate is free.
He's free. He's a free man.
That's crazy.
Clear of all charges.
Yeah, with all the money he made, I guess it was bad.
He's not under house arrest anymore.
Wait, I thought he was in prison.
No, he was in prison.
No,
No, they basically had no evidence against him, right? And then kept him in prison for 6 months. And then after that, they put him on house arrest. Still no evidence. And then now, basically, like after the trial and everything, the judge ruled him as like basically, we got no evidence against you.
Yeah.
We got no concrete evidence.
That's crazy. Why'd they arrest him in the first place?
Apparently sex trafficking and
shit.
And human trafficking.
Damn.
human trafficking, sex trafficking, same
Like
thing.
he avoided taxes too. Because if you think about it,
Yeah, that's legit.
Well, it was mainly they were trying to hold him on like sex trafficking and or like human trafficking, like like getting girls to do OnlyFans and stuff like that. Blah blah blah. But that apparently, like according to him, it was like that was like years ago. I don't know about now. I still think he does. But even then, it's like it's not illegal.
It's not illegal to be sex trafficking?
No, not sex trafficking, but it was more like if you make a business, right? You hire these girls.
Yeah.
But it's like you get a cut of it.
Yeah.
So it's like being a pimp.
That's what he's doing. He's basically being a pimp, but it's not illegal to be a pimp.
It is illegal because you're not filing under the taxes, though.
But he's not in America.
Oh yeah, it's in Belgium. Yeah. No, wait, no, not Belgium.
UK.
Romania.
Romania.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Romania has like a different law. I don't know what the fuck's going on there, but but under Romania law, because I think the sex trafficking was in U.S. law, but they can't get on that because that didn't happen here.
Plus,
I
it's
think.
not a U.S. law. Like the whole entire OnlyFans type of thing, it's like it's not even regulated yet. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's not technically illegal, but it is somewhat illegal because of the whole tax purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because OnlyFans started out as an actual like fandom website, right?
Yeah.
And then they just made it into their own.
Yeah,
thing.
it's supposed to be like another Patreon.
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah.
And then all the girls turn into sex related.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now
That's
it's
when it
just
blew
known
up.
as sex
Now it's
related
just
stuff.
yeah. Mhm.
Hey, you
It's-
do you, boo boo.
You do you.
Yeah.
I mean, like if you think about it, these girls on there, they make like thousands of
They do,
dollars
yeah.
just selling feet.
Hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, they'll make like
A
yeah
month.
within their first month.
Yeah,
A
that is
month.
true.
Yeah, what kind of feet you guys have? I don't even think I could make 100 out of that.
I could barely make $1 with mine.
You can't make $1. What site you using?
You just got you can't tell them you're a guy.
Yeah,
Just
That's
post
true.
it.
Now you just blew
post
your
feet
cover and
pics, but
everything. Yeah.
pretend you're a girl.
just post pictures of like I don't know Megan Fox or something.
You gotta
someone
role
hot.
play. No,
Yeah.
you don't even have to show face. All you gotta do is just a feet pic account. That's it. All you gotta do is just show feet.
Your profile pictures just feet.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, take advice from Ein. He
No,
knows
no,
what he's
He's
doing.
done it, but he's a pro.
He's done it. He's a
done
pro.
before.
Hey,
He's taking advice from Dan.
You're not a pro from like Feet Finder or something.
I think we made Dan a foot of yeah.
No, we
No,
didn't make
he's
Dan
On's one of those like those like people that help influencers get more fan base and stuff.
It's like a coach.
Yeah, there you go.
So, what's your real like take? Actually, to be honest, like be honest. What is your real take? So, what's your real take on Andrew Tate? Everyone,
okay,
what's your real take on
okay.
it?
For my opinion, like actually, so if people don't know, like I try to listen to every side of the story, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, I actually listen to his like fucking 4 hours podcast and shit like that, and like interviews of other people interviewing him,
Yeah,
different types and stuff like that. So I was like, yeah, there's a lot of old videos people pull up and shit like that. That basically like when people say he's a misogynist, he hates women, right? And
yeah.
like he's a sex trafficker because his what was it the what's that word that they try to charge him on? Basically, like he manipulate girls and then have them come over to Romania and then have them do OnlyFans and shit like that.
Damn.
The something boy shit.
A fuck boy.
Something boy. Fuck boy.
No.
What the fuck?
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. Ah, fuck. It's
I forgot the term,
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
but it's like that, right?
Manipulative, kind of.
So, yeah,
Kind of. Yeah.
yeah. So like a lot of that, I don't know now if he does it, but like a lot of his current video is ever since like he changed
Grooming. That's what it is.
Yeah.
No, grooming is kind of.
That's what it's called in the
Yeah,
grooming.
Yeah,
that is
like
grooming.
if you
Okay.
translate whatever that term was to grooming, it's like it's similar.
Okay.
You know, like a lot of it sounds bad, but then like if you listen to him now, because that was like what, like I think it was like over 10 years ago, and like mind you, he's like our age. He's in his 30s, early 30s right now, so he's like in his early 20s back then when he was basically a fucking fuck boy, you know. Even till now, like he, with Islamic culture, like they have multiple wives and stuff like that, and that's what he believes in.
Islamic? You mean Islamic?
Yeah, sure.
All right, go on.
Like fucking a ladle instead of a ladle. Yeah, I like
A
ladle.
ladle instead of a ladle?
Ladle.
Yeah, a
Oh,
ladle.
all right, mon me. Go ahead.
I like ladle.
Oh.
It's like tomato. Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, it's like different culture. Whatever he accepts, that's his personal view, right?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Solid.
But then a lot of his view is like old school, where that's what I relate to. Like a lot of like, even though it's old school, where it's like a monogamy relationship, but then he wants
Monogamy? I think it's polygamy.
monogamous, because old school is basically like you marry to one person and for the rest of your life.
Yeah. No,
That-
no, no. I'm sorry. Go.
Yeah, but
Keep
then
going.
his mindset, like he says shit like that, but then what he wants in his life is different from what he says, right? It's the same as like when Kate gives advice. It's like, do do what I tell you and don't do what I do, right?
That's kind
That's
of
exactly That's
Right?
exactly
no. It's more like listen to what I say, but don't do what I do.
Say shit.
Yeah, it's that no.
No, why?
Oh, sorry, yeah, no. Oh wait, no, it's Vietnamese. We're going Vietnamese. All right, go ahead.
But yeah, so basically, like he's not married or whatever. He doesn't settle down. He doesn't have that title, but he does have multiple girls that like just cater to him and him only. And then like I can understand him like be like whenever he explains about the part where he's the man of the relationship, he wants to protect the girls and stuff like that. So like if a girl wants to go out to the club, because this comes up a lot every fucking podcast,
He's
he
right.
always is always like if a girl wants to go out of a club and like she puts herself at risk or like she dressed in a certain way and she goes to a certain area where like she gets catcall or she gets you know ends up being grape, right?
Yeah.
Then it's like for his mindset, it's like you put yourself in that position. I understand that, right?
Yeah.
And it was like for me, that's true because it's like there's a lot of example he used too. That other than that, is like if if I drive a nice ass, like if I drive a fucking Lamborghini into the hood and park there and leave it there and expect it to be there the next day, that's my fault. That's my dumbass fault for fucking driving a Lamborghini into the hood and leaving it there.
Is it a Lamborghini yours?
Yes, let's say it's mine.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Go on.
But basically, like like shit like that is like common sense, Um, but then a lot of people, for some reason, they just pick and choose what they like to hear, and then they're like, oh no, he's a misogynist because he's controlling women. He's telling the woman what to do, but it's like, no, he's basically saying the woman could do whatever she wants if she wants to do it. He doesn't want to be in a relationship with her.
Yeah.
She
Okay.
can go do it without him. He'll find someone else because he have millions, he has money, he could find other girls, which he has other girls. But then
Yep.
I don't know why people are so stuck on the part that's like, oh, he's telling this girl to do this. But then you forget that it's like he's saying she has a choice. That's the important part. She has a choice. He gives her a choice. It's not like, no, you have to do this. You know what I mean? But
That's solid. Yeah.
yeah. But it's like,
yeah, but it's pretty.
but yeah,
solid.
like a lot of what he says, I don't agree with it. But then a lot of the other shit he says, I do agree with it.
What? Do you not agree with that girls should walk around with their body count on their forehead?
If they want to do that, they can.
I don't know. That's one of the big things that they would say that it should not be.
If a girl has like fucking over 100
I'm not
body
saying
count,
whether I should agree to that. I'm just saying that's one of the things that people disagree to. So I'm just calling that part out. Yeah, but go on.
for me, it's like you do whatever you want. If it doesn't affect my life and what I'm striving for, then that's it.
Yeah.
But if you basically blocks you're in my life and you block my way, basically, you put a what was it like? Not a checkpoint or
A roadblock,
a roadblock.
milestone.
Yeah.
Just say milestone.
You basically put a roadblock into my goal. Then it's like you don't belong in my life. That's how I see things. Because like you can have your freedom, you could go do whatever you want, but it's like I'm not gonna control you. It's like this is what I believe. If you don't agree with it, then we can't be together. That's it. Simple.
Yeah.
And a lot of what he said is basically the same shit.
Yeah. And I feel like most people actually chop and edit most of his clips.
They
So
do,
most of the content kind of get out of content because they only kind of
Out of context.
Yeah, out of context. Thank you, Michael. So like they only like probably only hear like the 30 seconds out of that whole entire 1 hour clip.
Yeah, it's
Where
usually shorts or reels.
Yeah, so
now,
like kind of make him point him out to be like this total, I wouldn't say bad guy, but like of course you're not gonna agree to that if you only hear 30 seconds of it. But
Out
like
of 4
he
hours.
really, yeah, he really does kind of break it down and agree to like, no, sorry, break it down and kind of tell you his view of it all, which is why people kind of don't really understand him completely.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of him, Jay? Oh, actually, you know what, Jay? You thought he was Andrew Johnny Sins?
What?
The Johnny Sins of
Oh,
Romania.
just because he was bald.
Yeah, just 'cause
And all
he was
those
bald.
girls. And yep. Mhm.
For those who don't know who Johnny Sin is, he's a astronaut.
Yep.
He's a firefighter. He's a what else?
Doctor.
He's a great inspiration to us all.
Great inspiration.
He's a
I mean,
doctor.
Like, occupation. I don't mean like
He's a man with many
He's a,
talents.
he's a dentist.
he's a dentist.
Yep.
He's a stepdad.
He's a firefighter.
Yeah.
He's a
The doctor. Yeah, he's everything.
He's everything.
The captain
that you
of
wanna
a
be.
ship.
Yeah. So Jay's opinion of it is that he's all that, and that's what he thought Andrew Tate was. So what do you think?
I don't really have an opinion to this question because I don't really know him. Like I don't
Right, Marco, what
I
do
don't
you
really
think of
watch
him?
a lot of his videos or anything. Yeah.
For me, it's just simple and very straightforward. I honestly don't care. Because I'm in the same boat as Jay. Mostly because now in this day and age, everything's so political. Everything has to be so fucking woke. It's like I'd rather just not pay attention to any of it. It's just
Because remember back then, like, dude, we could say whatever, and like people would just laugh at it.
yeah.
They don't care.
That's why it's like
Yeah.
I honestly don't care. It's just everything has to be political and woke, and I'd rather just not
Yeah.
But
waste my time.
nowadays, we gotta watch what we say.
Let me be something. You wanna keep your head